a row. And because we find ourselves at home, not able to go to the gym at the moment, I would normally use a band. But if you don't have a band, don't worry about it, because you can either use a pair of leggings from upstairs, that makes it quite a tight band, or a pair of tights. So I'll show you with the band first, and then I'll show you with the tights. You can always adapt anything in your house. You'll be amazed. You've got pots and pans for weights, a packet of dog food as well, you know, the big bags. So I'm trying to adapt to everything. So I've just looped my band around my treadmill. So I'm going to start with your feet hip width apart, just over hip width apart. Slight bend in the knee. Make sure your pelvis is tilted slightly upwards. Hold your stomach in, shoulders down, arms out, slightly bent, and just bring your arms towards you, with your elbows outwards. And this is working your lats. So the muscles at the back, which are the muscles that come around here. So this exercise will strengthen. And it's a really important exercise. And I'll just show you with a pair of tights.
So you could loop this around a door handle, for example, or?
Yes, you could move it around a door handle, or better obviously make sure the door's facing inwards, or even better a banister.
Yes.
The bottom banister.
Banister, really, yeah.
I often use the banister for stretching. It's great.
Yes, so do I, yeah.
Yeah. So again, these are a pair of tights. The thicker they are, the tighter the band and the tension. Okay. So just squeeze your lats together and come forward. Your head straight ahead.
Brilliant. And how many would you do of those?
I would start off, if you've just had surgery and you're just starting, you're allowed to exercise, I would start with what I call exercise allergy introduction. Okay, so it's just how you would with an allergy. If you thought you had something, you'd maybe try a strawberry and then see, wouldn't have any other fruit that day, and then see your reaction. Same thing when you're starting back to exercise after any surgery, really, but after, you know, we're talking about specifically scoliosis. I would start with 6. That's it. Don't do anything else that day. See how you feel. 2 days' time, try 2 sets of 6 and see how you are. If after the 3rd go, you're absolutely fine, maybe you've got a bit of tingling because those muscles have been cut when you had the surgery, you might find that. But if you're really all right, then you know that exercise is fine for you. And I would try and apply that to building up after surgery. So you'd start with maybe 1 exercise one day, 2 the next, feel okay, 3 the next. If you don't feel great, then you know which exercise it is that's irritated you. So you don't do that one, and then you add another one in, and then you just slowly build. So I would look for this exercise. I'd be looking to do when you're built up 3 sets of 20.
Okay, brilliant.
I'm building the tension with the band as well.
Yeah, yeah.
And if you're in the gym, when we can go back to the gym, the same with the weights. Just start on 5K. I think the minimum on any of those machines, and just slowly build it up.
Yes, so little by little.
Yes.
Good. Lovely, thank you.
So a lovely stretch for your back, which you can do, that we were saying on the banister, is to just put your arms either around a banister or something solid and just sit all the way back. And it's a lovely one. You can do this when you're at work. You've been sitting for a couple of hours and your back's stiff. Just really get up and try and do something like this. And you're pulling out, imagine you've got your knees bent, not over your toes, head in line with your body. I'm going to change angle in a minute so you can see a different way as well. Yeah. And imagine someone's got your hips and they're pulling your hips out of the door or to the other side of the room. So just want to show you on here. Can you see me?
Yes, yeah. Great. Yeah. Lovely.
Okay.
So while you're doing that, I mean, I call it the kitchen sink. Paul, because it's the kitchen sink. Yes, yeah, exactly. But I was just thinking, a lot of people ask me about hanging. So just like hanging up, is that something you would do?
Yes, I'm going to turn then. So yes, I love hanging as well. Really, really good. So find somewhere that's solid that you can hang from. Do you often use a door, top of a door?
If I can, yeah, it depends on the door. I usually use the playground. Well, not anymore, but
yeah, a really good one. So I use this in my gym.
Yeah.
And when you hang, it depends where you are. Either your feet will be off the floor totally, but if they're on the floor, bend your knees and try and sit down. So not sitting back and not curving your spine. Just suck your stomach in so you don't arch your back at all, and just sit all the way down if you can. And you get a really great stretch, especially straight from the back. Especially as when we're sitting down working for hours on a laptop, our spine, as we know, becomes sort of compressed down. This is really good to open up, especially if you can also, then you've done something silly and you've pulled something. I always say to my clients, do that banister stretch.
Yeah.
And do the hanging. So yes, I totally agree with you.
Yeah. And you still have the feet on the ground, isn't it? So you have a little bit of, you're not completely free hanging on there.
No, my feet are on the ground. And do you also have your feet on the ground, or do you?
I prefer to, because it's too strong otherwise for.
Yes, I agree with you. So I mean, some people do like to come off the ground, but my feet were on the ground, and as I said, knees slightly bent and trying to sit down.
Yeah, you have more control over it, isn't it? How little or how much you want.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, otherwise you feel like your arms are being pulled out of sockets.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So this exercise is one of my favourites. It's called bent arm pullover. Now, you can use a weight, but as an alternate, a water bottle or a few bags of rice in a plastic bag to make a weight as well, be absolutely fine. Anything that's got a little bit of weight, not too much.
So what weight would you start with?
So I'm using a 2K weight for demonstration.
Okay.
For scoliosis, you shouldn't really go over 5K for lifting. That's what I was told by my surgeon. Okay. If you haven't had surgery, then you can go heavier, but with surgery, you're better off to do more reps and really put a stress on your back. So I'm going to demonstrate this with 2K. So and obviously you're not with a trainer because you're by yourself at home. The way to lift a weight and to take it down safely, either with the water bottle or with the weight, would be to take the weight and push it to your body. And then you slowly, slowly, slowly calm down. Okay? And then get yourself into position. So this exercise is for your lats, your chest, your triceps. So it's a really excellent all-round exercise. Push your back into the floor so your pelvis is slightly tilted upwards. Make sure, this is a big thing of mine with ponytails, make sure that your ponytail isn't making your head sit funny. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. So keep it, just loosen it up a bit. Bring your arms up above your chest. Make sure your wrists are nice and straight and strong. Also make sure that the elbows are ever so slightly bent and they're not out like this, so that they're in. And you're going to take the weight and your hands above your head, back, keeping your back into the floor and making sure your elbows are fixed. So the only thing that's moving is your shoulder joint. That's it. So I'm going to just show you to demonstrate, which I know helps my clients, how not to do it. Doing this. Okay?
Don't whack yourself in the face.
Don't whack yourself in the head. It's not we're not doing triceps, so we're not doing this one.
Yeah.
It's for your lats, and you should. It's actually such a lovely exercise. It's
Yeah.
my favourite because it really does. It's like a three in one.
Yeah.
So back again and forward, and when you've finished, bring the weight to your body and just rest, and then you can do some more reps. Again, start with 6 and just build up so that you're doing 6 the first time, 2 sets of 6 the second time, eventually to build up to 3 sets of 20. And I can also use the water bottle. Now, to put the weight down, what I would recommend is rolling the weight down onto the side of your body, really, really gently. And then to get up, move your body back so you're not going to hit the weight. I've got the water bottle there, so move that out of the way. There we go. Roll onto your side and push your hands up as if you were getting out of bed. Go over onto all fours, and then you can slowly come up to standing.